Hey, it's Nate from Navigator Bookkeeping. We are here with a new video series. So we just finished our Profit First video series. So if you're curious about what that is, if you want to learn about how to save for taxes through your business, if you want to learn about how to pay yourself first, definitely go check out that video series. It's on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, our website, all those good places. But new video series, what we're going to talk about is the different types of business structures that you can use. Now, a lot of new business owners think about this because they have a great idea for a business and they think, oh, I need to form a business. How do I do that? What are the different types I can do? They've maybe heard about an LLC or a corporation, but they don't necessarily know what all those mean. So we're going to talk about the different types. This is good if you're just starting a new business, like I said, or if maybe you've been in business for a little bit and you're wondering, is it time for me to switch business structures because of taxes or because of liability reasons or something along those lines? So a quick rundown of the different types we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about sole proprietorships and partnerships. We're going to kind of do those in one. We're going to talk about LLCs, which are one of the most popular types of business structures. And then we're going to also talk about S Corps and C Corps. Those are kind of all the pieces we're going to hit on. So let's start with the first two, sole proprietorships and partnerships. Now, these are the most no frills, easy to do types of business structures. Basically, if I decide, hey, I want to sell this product, you can just go start doing it as a sole proprietor. So really simple. Don't have to file with the state. Don't have to get all these different licenses. Sounds great, right? Well, the downside is there's no liability protection for you. So if things go south in your business, if someone sues you, if there's liabilities, if you just don't have a successful business, what can happen is everything is connected to your personal finances. So if there's a loan that the business can't meet, or if there's obligations that your business isn't able to follow through on, it all comes back to you. So there's no escape. Everything is connected. This goes back to taxes too. You're not going to file any sort of separate return. So all the revenue, all the profits, all the losses are going straight to your personal return and your personal finances as well. So there's really no division there. Partnerships are much the same way. You don't have to file with the state in many places. There's not really any separation between the business and yourself. The difference is that there's more than one of you. Obviously, it's a partnership. So there are some liability protections you can have to protect yourself from your partner's moves and their actions, but you're still not necessarily going to be separated from the business if things don't go well in the business. So upsides of these sorts of business, they're really easy to do. You can do them really quickly. Downsides, there's no liability protection. There's no separation. And if things don't go well, it's going to not only impact the business, it's going to impact you personally as well. And then just one more note, usually financing from banks with loans and things like that are pretty hard with these types of businesses because they're not seen as, I guess, as legitimate because you're not licensed with the state. You're not a formal business necessarily per se, since everything's just done in your name. So a little bit to think about there. That's usually a good starting point for people who just kind of want to try out their business idea before really jumping in fully. So if you're just really in kind of those beginning stages, this may be a good place to start. And then next we can talk about LLCs, which are maybe your next step as you get more formal.